Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the M40 M43. It's a Tier 8 American SPG, and this one's located on the north spawn of mines under the command of Mad Andy 52 of Philo. Now, it's armed with an 8-inch howitzer, this one. It's the M43, and it's certainly capable of doing a lot of damage to the enemy. And game is about to start. Okay, we're off. Now, the 8-inch howitzer can do 1050 alpha damage if it penetrates armor of 52 millimeters. And you can see this one has got our logo on the side of the vehicle. Now, Mad Andy's into a rather unusual position, right next to the enemy cap, well, right next to his own cap. Not the usual place that you'd expect an Arty to go to. But I think he's just going to set up by this rock, and he's ready to go, and he's now aiming at the enemy. Okay, he's loaded and he's dialing in. He's got a pair of targets to fire at. It's gone for the Emil, and it landed short. Only 30 hit points, but he stunned the Emil, and the Emil's taking damage. And he's relocating to avoid counter battery. Oh, and there's another target just around the corner there on the east side of the map. It's an E100, but he's much better off firing at these targets here. That Progetto's got very low hit points, only 141. He must have taken considerable damage, and we're almost loaded. Reload time's about 32 seconds, 33 seconds. Rounds out. And he's killed the Progetto! Blind shot kill. So he's got his first kill in the books, and he's pulling back. And there you can see the M43 55 just in those bushes over there. The usual firing positions for Arty. We like to go to the unusual ones because it's very difficult to be counter batteried if you're in an unusual position, because the enemy doesn't know where to look for you. Okay, well, there are a number of targets there now, and I think he's looking to go after that IS-7 T10 and the VK101P, which is an experimental vehicle. Rounds out. This looks good. Well, he hit two at once there. He got the VK101P and the E100. He did 456 hit points of damage to the E100, 116 to the VK. And he stunned them as well. But unfortunately, we just lost one of our defenders, the T32. But it looks like Mad Andy is going to line another shot up on them. And if they stay in that position, he should be able to hit 3 tanks with one shot. Getting ready. Almost there. A few seconds to go. Line it up. And... oh, no, he had a red line there for a second. And the reason he's got a red line is that rock is in the way. But coming out to this open position means the enemy can see him. Oh, look at that. It's perfectly lined up. He can hit all 3 of them with one shot. He fires in and he hits 2 of them. The T10 for 478 and the VK takes a hit for 269. Now he's hugging the rock again. It looks like the enemy has decided to come up the east side of the map. And that means Andy's going to be very busy moving in and out, trying to get a good firing position. You see that Yank Panther 2 was spotted by their team, and he's been fired on. So Andy's going to have to be very careful, because he might be within view range of these enemy tanks. He's almost loaded. Going to go for it again, see if he can hit 2 tanks with one shot. Rounds out. Oh, wipes out the T10. 313 hit points. Unfortunately, he only stunned the E100 as well, and we lost that Yank Panther to their VK. Okay, there's only 5 enemy tanks left now, and they're gathering around the same place. The enemy still has an Arty as well back at their cap area, but not for long, because he's about to get wiped out. We've got some light tanks down there at the other end of the map. Mad Andy's still focusing on those enemy tanks on the east side. Well, going for the T-54, he gets 384 hit points. And he's been wiped out. In fact, the Arty's been wiped out, so the game is over. Quick and dirty. 4.5 minutes and the game is over. Very nice. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's the first class tanker for Mad Andy 52 of Philo. In fact, it's the first class tanker he's ever had for the M40, M43. He got a bruised medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 12 and a win 8 for the game of 2,877. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, he didn't get the highest amount of damage. That went to the Progetto 46. He did 3,615 hit points of damage. Then came the MX13 105 with 2,358 and the Leopard prototype with 2,322. But Mad Andy managed to pick up the 5th highest damage because the MX13 105 on the enemy team managed 2,192 and Mad Andy got 2,187 in that game. When it came to kills, though, he was actually third, or joint third, on his team. The high scorer got 4 kills, the AMX 13105, the Object 277 got 3, and then the Leopard prototype or Leopard PTA and Andy managed to get 2 kills apiece, so did the VK on the enemy team. When it came to base XP, though, he was second from the top, just behind the Progetto, who managed to pick up a Confederate. He picked up 1,103 hit points, XP, base XP, and the Progetto managed 1,141, just above him there. Then came the AMX 13105 with 890. Mad Andy only fired 6 shots during that entire game, 4.5 minutes long. He got 1 direct hit, 1 penetration, but 10 splashes. So most of his shots were actually hitting more than 1 tank at the same time. He did damage of 2,187 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. He damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 2 of them, and also did 1,737 hit points of stun assistance off 9 stuns. On a premium count, he earned 43,064 credits, and after ammunition resupply, he took away 25,714 credits. He received 1,654 XP, times 3 for the first victory of the day. He actually picked up 4,963 experience points altogether. That's quite a fast little game. Nice little win 8 there for a Unicum standard game. And yes, it just shows that the M40, M43 can actually be quite a good arty in a small map game like Mines. The one thing I would say, though, and I would comment, and I think Andy will take this on board, is that that position is fairly open, and you could be seen from both the island to the south or from the enemy, by the enemy, once they got round that corner. I found that actually Nigel's spot at C1 is actually far better for hitting enemy tanks who come around that corner, because the moment they come around that corner, they're totally exposed, but they still can't see you because there's a hill in the way and you're shooting over the hill at them. So I find that position's a lot better. But whatever floats your boat, you can see that Jagdpanther 2 wasn't actually in a very good position from where he was, because obviously he was seen by them and taken out. But I'm sure there are plenty of positions down there that will allow you to take on enemy coming round from the east side of the map. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.